Hi Soul Family, this is LaTonya with Sagii Soul. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. I did start with Capricorn the other day. We're still in Capricorn season until January the 19th. Now on to Taurus. Taurus, before I get started, let me say thank you to all of my old subscribers. I really appreciate you. Welcome and thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Soul Family who've been with me, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for emails, comments, shares, likes, dislikes. Soul Family, thank you for your comments, leaving your personal stories, sharing your personal stories, because of course it helps to heal others. Others who are going through the same situations, similar situations, and those who will be coming up behind the energy. All right, Taurus, so Happy New Year. Welcome to January 2022. I hope you are setting your sights high, setting your goals high, setting your intentions high, vibrating as on this positive mental well-being state as you can be, leaving behind in the past 2020, 21, 2019, all the toxicity from your life, all the people who held you back in your life, all the people who were naysayers in your life, all the people who didn't believe in you, your ideas, and all the people who just put hurdles in front of you, right? All those people who made you self-doubt, your self-worth, self-love, all that stuff. 2022 is a new year, a new beginning, to set your intentions, to motivate yourself to get up and go, to get your channels, your YouTube channel up and online, to write that book, to write your manuscript, to create your online business, to figure out what your passion is. What do you love to do? If you could wake up every day and do it every day and start off making very little money, but eventually grow the business into millions and billions and be able to sell it off, what is it that you would love to do every day? So anyway, there is a Bible verse that I would like to share with you guys. Isaiah 40, chapter 40, verse 8. And it says, the grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of God stands forever. So the grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of God stands forever. And that's Isaiah chapter, I'm sorry, for those of you who have them on headphones, Isaiah 40, chapter 40, verse 8. And that's exactly what it is. Everything is a season and a reason. Some people are meant to be in your life for a season, a reason, a lesson. And when that lesson is learned, it's meant for you to move on. When that lesson is learned, or that relationship has run its course, when there's no love, when there's no respect, when there's no equal reciprocity, when there's no passion, when there's no exchange in money, ideas, and growth, understanding that was a karmic lesson, right? A karmic relationship, a karmic marriage, a karmic job, a karmic career, or karmic business opportunity or partner. Understanding when there's not equal reciprocity, when there's not any respect, when there's not any love, peace, and understanding, it's time to move on to the next best thing. Those people, those situations, those jobs, those careers, those spouses, those long-term partnerships, those business partners, those business ventures, they were put in your life for a reason, to propel you to the next level, so that you would be tough enough and have the courage enough to do what you really want in life, to walk on your path, to manifest, bowing down to the Most High God every day, going in to meditate, going into prayer, and if you don't believe in that, going into nature, but it's still the divine, right? Going into nature, whether you're hiking, you're walking, you're biking, you're swimming, you're sitting by a river, you're sitting by an ocean, so that you can hear your thoughts, plan out your details clearly, sharing your ideas with only you. Remember, when you're in the beginning stages, you need positive energy. And the only one who's going to give you that positive energy is yourself. You know, when you get it off the ground, when you build it up, when it's making money or it has traction, then that's when you share with others, if you want to. But understanding that sometimes that jealousy, those karmic situations, karmic places, whether it's spouses, co-workers, friends, family, sometimes people don't have the best intentions of you, for you. Sometimes people can be very jealous. So always, when you start a new venture, keep it to yourself, right? And another prayer, for those of you who pray or meditate or go into nature, the prayer of Jabez. 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verses 9 through 10, praying that the divine enlarge your personal and professional territories, and whatever else you would like to add into it. So Taurus, don't forget to check your moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Saturn return. This is a new year, even your Lilith moon looking those things up, knowing what's in your natal chart, knowing what you are destined to do, the leader that you are to become, your path, your creativity, where you're going to be successful, where there's going to be a lesson, where you're going to be compatible with a business, a partnership, a spouse, a future spouse, a friendship that can turn into a spouse. You know, that's your homework for 2022, Taurus. All right, I think I've said enough. So, we also know with the tarot, this is a divination tool, right? So this is something to provide light where there's darkness, something to give you confirmation. Really, you already know the truth. Whatever answer, whatever question you have, whatever answers you're looking for, that's where prayer, meditation, and going into nature comes into play. That's where the divine downloads the answers that you're looking for. Speak, and it will be given unto you, right? Knock, and the door will be answered. So this is not going to resonate with everyone, right? Maybe 1%, 5%, 1 or 2 people, whoever is meant to hear it the most. So Taurus, I have the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But in this 3 of Pentacles, this is a young boy here. And he's kind of working by himself. In most 3 of Pentacles, you see groups, adults, or one man working on a skill set. But it's almost like a child who's going to carry your legacy or build up on what you start, right? Toil and labor, but you have to put in the work now. All right, so I'm going to bring you guys on down, and let's go ahead and get into your pre-shuffle. I think I've said enough. Taurus, this is your reading. Okay. All right. So let's get into your pre-shuffle. Let's get one more shuffle. One more. Let's cut the deck. Taurus, your focus, the Ace of Swords. Standing in truth, clarity, your power, or those who come towards you, that's what they need to have, right? They need to have truth, clarity, being in the upright, no drama, no chaos. You also have the Princess of Swords, which is just like the Page of Swords in the upright. Someone who's spying on you, watching you, a younger air sign, maybe another Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You also have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, the 7 of Cups is options, lots of options. And in the reverse, you know, this is maybe wanting to cut out those options. Maybe understanding that everything in that cup or those cups are not meant to be or don't have your best intentions, right? And you also have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Now in the upright, the 3 of Wands is waiting. But while this person is waiting, people are bowing down to this person. It's almost like this person is, okay, flip back in the reverse. For some of you, maybe you've lost your accolades or acknowledgement, or people wanting to praise or bow down to you. It was in the reverse and it flipped back in the reverse again. This could also be waiting, right? Waiting for others to come to you when you need to go and do the work. And you also have Death, Major Arcana in the upright. Transformation, regeneration, death, and rebirth. You also have the Magician, Major Arcana in the reverse. Okay, so far we have 2 Major Arcanas on the board. Someone's doing a little hocus pocus, black magic here. The Magician in the reverse is very manipulative and condescending, nasty, uses their skills and their wisdom and their knowledge in the wrong way, right? And you also have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, there's a young child here with an older man, almost like building up legacies. Not starting at the 1 or 2 or 3, but somewhere in the middle, right? So Taurus, very quick, let's go and see what's on the board here. We have cups, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have wands, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have pentacles, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We also have swords, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We also have the magician, major arcana in the reverse, Gemini. And we also have death, major arcana in the upright, Scorpio. Well, Taurus, this is you. The Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, it's almost like you're teaching your young child the ropes. For some of you, maybe you've just had the birth of a baby boy, and you'll be teaching him the business, teaching him the process, toil and labor. This ace by itself seems like almost a new beginning. For some of you, this could be the birth of a new child, someone that you will hand your legacy over to, someone that you will be very close with. As you can see, this farmer has done a lot of work in the past. His pastures are very green, and his cow looks very plentiful, very healthy. So this is not someone who's starting at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Pentacles. This is a 7 of Pentacles energy, very stable, especially during the pandemic. The thing is, the focus was on truth and clarity. And we do have a Page of Swords here for some of you. Maybe this is the person you're dealing with, a younger air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And this person is watching you. For some of you, maybe this is the mother or the father of your child. Maybe it's been toil and labor, because this farmer is doing hard work here, right? Hard work to build his legacies. And for some of you, I see that maybe it just didn't work out here. I see options. In the past, either you, Taurus, could have had a lot of options, or this person who is suddenly watching you could have had a lot of options. For some of you, we do have a bathhouse here. We could be talking about someone who's interested in the same sex. No judgment, right? But whatever the reason, there could be a couple who's together here, but one person is really into the same sex. And with the Seven of Cups being in the reverse, even though there's a birth of a child here, maybe someone is deciding to make a decision about what they really want, who they really want, and what they really love, which is also why the Ace of Swords is here. Truth and clarity. Standing in your power, standing in your truth, standing in your identity of who you like, what you want in life, and not settling for less. For some of you, there is a person here who likes to be praised. As you can see in this card, this person is waiting on something. But while they're waiting, they're being praised. Others are bowing down to this person. Almost like a kind of entitlement energy, right? Serve me. Lots of options or lots of situationships. But with the Magician being here in the reverse, this is almost like a manipulative energy here. Someone who likes their cake and eat it too. Someone who likes their options. With the Magician being in the reverse, this could also be someone who is very nasty. They use their energy, their words, their skills to manipulate others, to take advantage of others, even to disrespect others, right? To make others succumb to them. Almost like a God state of mind. This is not going to be for everyone. But the Death card is here. So although somebody was waiting for something, this is almost like no longer waiting. Almost like with the Seven of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, almost like no longer waiting on what you want. You know, for some of you, there could be some type of black magic that was involved here, especially when the Magician is in the reverse, but there's a depth to that. Trying to manipulate a situation, trying to get others to bow down to you. The Seven of Cups in reverse, maybe someone has made the decision to go after what they want. No more options, no more situations, no more situationships. It's almost like I see a single father or a single mother here who is standing in their truth and clarity, right? Someone who's actually taken their power back. Someone who actually knows what they want in life. They're not afraid to start over again, but I'm talking to a Taurus who doesn't have to start over, because this Taurus is already stable. No matter if they've gone through heartbreak, situations, situationships, manipulation, whether this was you, Taurus, or somebody tried to manipulate you. I do sense for some of you, I don't know if there was a manipulation or a trick or a situation where someone intentionally used black magic to get pregnant, or just use whatever tactic to have another baby. I'm talking to a Taurus who can take care of their own. I'm talking to a Taurus who will deal with the situation head on. Someone who is transforming, leaving behind the old relationship, karmic situations, situationships, realizing who they are. Because I'm talking to a Taurus who's not even suffering during the pandemic. You're not at the Ten of Pentacles, but you're not at the One or Two or Three of Pentacles either. You're doing better than most. I'm talking to someone who has a business, their own career, a foundation. As you can see, this Seven of Pentacles is very plentiful. And this father and mother have more than enough to share with not only one child, but others if they need be, right? So for 2022, it looks like most of you have released the old. It looks like most of you are transforming into something new. A new you, a better you, a more improved you, standing in your power and dominion, standing on truth and clarity, dealing with situations and people head on, not afraid to be who you are, not afraid to accept yourself as you are, not afraid to shout to the world what you like, who you like, what excites you, what gives you passion, what motivates you. Because when the death is here, this is a death of something old and a regeneration of something new. This is a better you, but more new and improved, as they say. So for those of you who maybe in the past manipulated situations, or you allowed others to manipulate you, it's an ending to that. Understand that people are watching you, though, waiting to see if you're going to slip up. That's how life is, right? People are always waiting to see if you're going to let your guard down. If they can come back into your graces with the same ghosting, the same I'm sorry, the same trauma bonding that you've maybe allowed over and over and over again, Taurus. But once you make the decision to release toxicity from your mind and body and soul, once you make the decision to let go of others who no longer serve you, who held you back, who impacted your mental state, your health, and your money. That's when the divine steps in. When you take the action, there's a reaction. The divine even blocks those where they're on the sideline watching you, thinking that you were going to struggle, thinking that you were going to fail. Spouses, partnership, business partnerships, situationships, family members, co-workers, all on the sideline. But I'm talking to a Taurus who's at the Seven of Pentacles, standing in their power and truth, regenerated, a new and improved Taurus for 2022 and going beyond. Someone who is able to build legacies. And when you really understand who you are, your self-worth, your self-power, your self-respect, your self-love, that's a checkmate moment. That's a checkmate moment. That's when you take your power back. That's when you don't care what others think about you, say about you, do to you, because they're all on the sidelines watching. The divine has you in ultimate protection, especially if you're on your life path. So that's a checkmate here, Taurus, in your favor. Please subscribe, like, share, and of course, comment. Thank you so much, family, for tuning in to Sagii Soul and from one soul to another soul. I love you so, family. Have a good week.